He is the type of person to get to the airport and then realize he wants something in his luggage, in his checked bag before we check the bag. That's a good power stance. Cut the cameras! Hello YouTube and welcome back to another vlog. This is going to be our travel vlog to San Francisco. We are all packed up, are ready to go, as you can see, luggage behind me. So we are about to head to the airport. We live about an hour away, so we're gonna head out now just to make sure that we're able to check in and everything's good to go. We're not really sure what it's gonna be like there just because this is like the Friday before Christmas. So we wanted to give ourselves a little bit of extra time in case the lines are really long, but I'm pretty optimistic. Nick, ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. He is the type of person to get to the airport and then realize he wants something in his luggage, in his checked bag before we check the bag. That's a good power stance. We made it. Everything went perfectly well. It was a little bit busy, but seemed like people were more confused than anything, like less that there was actually a lot going on and more just people didn't know what to do. So checking in and everything was fine. The TSA line went super quick, and now we're getting some food. We still have about an hour before our flight even starts boarding. We're just gonna hang out, have a drink, eat some food, and then board. Good morning. It is Saturday, December 21st. It is just about 8 a.m. We just got out of bed and we are getting ready for our day. We got in kind of late last night. We got to the hotel at 10:30, so then we had to check in, come to the room. We kind of just went to bed right after. I am currently getting ready. Nick just went downstairs to find us some breakfast. We don't have a ton planned today. We have a 10:10 tour of Alcatraz. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do after. Nick and I, when we travel, are very different. I am very much like, I don't care what we do. I don't need an itinerary. I just like to get where we're going and then just kind of see what happens. He is the opposite. He would have everything completely booked. I think we do a really good job at meeting in the middle. So we have like loose plans for each day. The weather is fine. I think it's supposed to rain most of today and not, it keeps changing. I don't know if that's normal for San Francisco. So it was raining a little bit this morning. and I think it just seems like it's going to be a little bit of a wet day, which is fine. We were prepared for that, so I brought rain boots and like a raincoat and all the things I would need. We're staying in the Palace Hotel. From our room, there's a lot of like shopping and things just right outside where we're staying. We're waiting to get on our boat to go to Alcatraz. We are a bit early. It is very wet, but we are both adequately bundled. It's actually not that cold. It's probably 60 degrees, 50 degrees.
Like 65.
No, it's not 65.
Feels warm to me.
I don't have my phone on me. I would say it's probably like
Add 5 degrees or whatever.
light 60 degrees. Well, I can see my breath, so it's got to be kind of cold. So it can't be 65. But anyways, it is very wet. It's raining, but we're in good spirits and we are bundled, so we're comfortable. And we have caffeine. And now we're just waiting to board our boat. We just got back to the room. It is 4:30. We hit Alcatraz. We walked around Pier 39. We had some lunch. We drove just kind of around the area. We saw Lombard Street. We saw like the Full House, the Painted Ladies. It stopped raining at Alcatraz and then was actually like perfect. It was cloudy, but it was really nice the rest of the time. Once we were driving to the Golden Gate Bridge, it started to rain pretty heavily, so we actually couldn't see the bridge that much from all the fog. We're gonna try again tomorrow. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow, but it was also supposed to rain all day today and it didn't. So I think if it clears up at all, we're going to kind of just race over to the bridge because that's really the last thing on the list. So the sun's gonna set soon, but we're gonna walk right over to the shops. We're about like a block and a half away from all of the really nice shopping. So we're gonna head over there and just kind of look around until it's time for dinner, come back, maybe probably do the jacuzzi and explore the hotel a little bit more. And that will be it for today. People hate these shoes, but I love them. 8 p.m. and we are just getting started. They have a couple streets blocked off and they have just kind of like, I don't know, how would you describe this? Like what's happening? Not a farmer's market, what would you call it?
It's like a weird,
like a street
San
party?
Francisco Christmas rave.
Yeah, actually there's like actual people in rave clothes and it's freezing. It is 54 degrees and there was legit people in rave clothes. And there's like DJs and like food and drink vendors. It's super cool. So we're just kind of walking around. I'm not really sure what our plan is next, but Christmas in the city, I'll tell ya. No, that's fine. That's enough. Cut the cameras. All right, so here's the situation. I don't know what is happening downstairs, but this hotel is hosting some sort of like fancy, we don't think it's a wedding.
I think it's like a weird Epstein sort of
Okay,
sex club.
no, okay, it's not, because there are children.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. It's like a weird kind of like, it's like a rich people in a breeding kind of weird.
There is some sort of like, it's giving Bridgerton and it's...
Yeah, I feel bad about it. We should go figure it out.
It's giving Bridgerton like the episode where they like pair up their youth because there's a lot of children and adults like so fancy and they're talking about like escorting. Like, oh, my son is escorting like this daughter. So we're gonna dress up. We brought one really nice outfit because we thought we were gonna do a nice dinner. We are gonna dress up super nice and we're gonna see if we can infiltrate and like get our way into whatever party is happening.
Make friends with the after party.
We're gonna make friends with the after party to figure out, I don't know what the heck is going on, and we're gonna figure out what's going on. In order to pull this off, I can't bring you with me. I have to leave you here. If I have a vlog camera, it is just too obvious. So you are staying, we are infiltrating. I will let you know how it goes in the morning. So we were right. All along, it was a debutante ball. We didn't get into the party, but we did figure out the details. It was a matchmaking situation. It was just like Bridgerton. We met a guy at the bar who was not part of it, but was equally as invested in it as we were. And through his research and our research, we realized, well, not realized, we actually asked people and we found out it was a matchmaking debutante ball. Absolutely mind blown. Not mind blown because I called it, but so crazy that that stuff actually happens. And now we are going to bed. So good night. Day 2. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day. Good morning, happy Sunday. It is 9:32. I just got out of bed, well, I just got out of the shower, and Nick just brought me McDonald's and he just went again to go find some sort of caffeine. Am I hungover? I'm a little bit hungover, but I actually feel fine. We had some drinks last night, but I actually didn't have that many. We got to bed still at like, I think 12:30. We just kind of shut down the hotel bar and then came straight to bed. And now we're having a slow start to the morning. We don't really have anything on the agenda for today other than going to see the Golden Gate Bridge. The weather today is so far perfect. I'm hoping that it stays this way. I'm not sure if it's supposed to kind of get wet. If it could stay like this, that would be cool. I think we're just gonna enjoy the slow day. We'll probably drive around a lot more. So our room, I think if you can see behind me, is a disaster. I think because we raced here last night to change to go back to the hotel, we thrashed this place. So I'm gonna eat some breakfast, drink some caffeine. I'm gonna clean this room up a lot because it's driving me crazy. And then we're gonna head out for the day. Can we put this in the house? It would be the whole house. It would be the house. That one instead. We just left the bar. It is not pouring rain, it is raining. And now we are rushing back to the hotel. I want to go in the jacuzzi, but we are right there. That green is our hotel. So we are rushing back to dry off. Good morning. It is Monday, December 23rd, 10:30 a.m. We just checked out of and left our hotel. We plan to get to the airport around 1:30. Our flight's at 4:30. We are 2 days out from Christmas, so we're anticipating the airport being kind of insane. So we figure we'll get there early and kill time rather than the other way around. So we checked out we're in the car. We don't have any sort of plan for the rest of the day before getting to the airport. So we're just kind of driving around, I think. And the weather is like a little wet, but it's actually not bad. It was a very successful trip and we're excited to go home. This was like the perfect length. I think any shorter, we would have wanted one extra day, but any longer, like, I think we're ready to go home. We're very, very tired. Like, I would still be asleep, but we woke up at like 9, jumped out of bed, packed really fast and left. I'm tired and yeah, that's it. We are just a couple minutes away from the airport. We are heading home. We are absolutely exhausted, but very excited to be going home. It was a really awesome trip. I can't wait to get home and start editing. I know I have such an insane amount of footage. I'm like super overwhelmed just thinking about sorting through all of it. But thank you so much for watching San Francisco vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.